Think you can lie about money in court? Think again. From hiding secret porn industry earnings to blowing a $30,000 life insurance loan on designer purses, these parents thought they could play the system. But Judge Vonda B doesn't miss a thing. Watch as she exposes their financial scams and shuts them down in seconds.
Miss Henry.
Yes, ma'am.
Mrs. Henry, excuse me. You brought this case before the court.
Yes,
What's
ma'am.
going on?
Well, bringing my husband, hopefully ex-husband soon, for child support.
All right, guys, brace yourselves for what's about to unfold. A wife brings her husband, soon-to-be ex, to court demanding more child support. But here's the twist. He's already voluntarily paying $1,000 a month with no court order forcing him to. So the real question becomes, is this about financial need or something deeper? Because as we move through this case, emotions, pride, and hidden motives slowly start bubbling to the surface.
That's split.
He's still.
So let me just make sure I got this straight. He's voluntarily giving you $1,000 a month for child support,
Yes,
correct?
That's correct.
He has the children, you said Sunday through Wednesday?
Yes,
Which means you have them Wednesday through Sunday.
that's correct.
Who pays health insurance?
I do, Your Honor.
How much is health insurance?
It's roughly $309 a month. And she asked me a question.
But she's
All right.
still talking to me though.
Okay, I did ask him a question.
Okay.
So, everything that I just repeated back to you is accurate, right?
He has money. He's spending on other
That
women.
wasn't my question. Everything that I just repeated back to you is accurate, right?
Pretty much.
So I'm confused as to why you're here. Are you trying to put him on
I want to put him on
You want to
support.
put him on child support
Yes,
for
ma'am.
the $1,000, or are you trying to put him on child support for something more?
Something more, yes.
This is where things get interesting. The judge breaks it down clearly. He pays $1,000 a month voluntarily, covers health insurance, and has the kids nearly half the week. Legally speaking, that already sounds balanced. In child support cases, courts look at income, time spent with the kids, and shared responsibilities. With a split schedule, both parents are expected to provide for the children in their own homes. So the judge is trying to figure out what exactly is missing here?
I'm missing something. Like, what is the issue? Why are we here? Because I would think that you bring someone to child support court if they're not doing something. I do understand making it legal, putting it in a document, but you're asking for more money. So I'm trying to get the disconnect here.
Because
So
like
what
I said,
it
he
is,
has
Your
other
Honor,
women he's spending money on.
She never lets me talk, so.
Okay, I'm gonna let you talk.
Exactly.
Okay.
What it is, Your Honor, she didn't mention this, but she's engaged. And she just found out that I'm recently dating, so now she's mad at me.
Oh, I'm mad.
There
I'm
goes
mad.
the
Very mad.
conflict.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
There goes the conflict.
I'm
Now,
not
I
mad.
asked what was the disconnect here. It was something missing. So you brought him to court because he has a new girlfriend
No, ma'am, I'm not
That's
mad
exactly
about
why, Your Honor.
and you're engaged.
Yes, ma'am.
He's still gonna want to marry you after he see what you're doing to this man.
He's on my side about this.
Of course he is.
So he agrees that he should be paying more than $1,000 a month
Yes, 'cause
in
like
child
I said,
support.
he has other women that he's pretty much
What does
tricking
his
money
other
on.
women have to do with anything?
he's spending all
Quite
the money.
frankly, you shouldn't care. You have a whole nother man that you should be worried about, and you over
understand
here
that.
all in his business.
I'm not trying to be in
And
his
he doesn't
business.
even
You
work
are
there.
trying to be in his business
You-
because you have mentioned it twice that he has other women. His
Yes.
other women has nothing to do with this
It-
case.
it
So
really
you can
does,
pipe
Your Honor.
down
It really
and stop
does.
bringing that up. It has nothing to do with
Okay.
it. Well, let
It
me
really
say it
does.
like this.
Comes the emotional bombshell. The father reveals she's engaged and upset that he's now dating someone new. Suddenly, the courtroom energy shifts. This no longer sounds purely financial. It sounds personal. The judge quickly calls out the disconnect. Child support court isn't about jealousy or relationship drama. It's about what's fair for the children. So now you have to ask yourself, was this case really about money or unresolved feelings?
That's not a good look.
I am not jealous. I'm not hating. I'm not coming by the house or anything looking for him.
Okay.
So again, the disconnect is
Stop spending that money on those other women and your
I
children.
need you to stop interrupting me
Yes, ma'am.
because you have not done anything to prove to me yet that this man needs to pay you even the $1,000. You said the children are in private school. It's $1,000 for private school.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's the whole child support, that I need more money to take care of them.
But you're a
You're
teacher.
taking care of yourself.
What?
You're not taking care of them.
You don't know that.
I do.
Miss
you don't.
Henry, Miss Henry,
Yes,
you
ma'am.
obviously came here to waste my time.
No,
okay?
no, Your Honor.
Yes, you did.
No,
Yes, you
no,
did. You are asking for more money, and he's giving just that. He's giving $1,000. He's covering.
This is the turning point. The judge makes it crystal clear. You haven't proven he even needs to pay the $1,000 under a formal order. With private school costing exactly $1,000 and a shared parenting schedule, the math isn't on her side. In family court, fairness isn't about emotions. It's about numbers and responsibility. If both parents earn solid incomes and share custody, neither gets to shift the full burden onto the other. That's a hard reality check.
The kids' tuition.
So what about clothing?
Y'all have a split schedule.
I
He
buy
needs
them.
to
I got
maintain
clothes at my
clothing.
house.
Excuse me, Mr.
Please, you
Henry,
bring the
excuse me.
kids
Give me a
back
minute.
home and they
Give me a
look
minute.
just-
Here's the reality of it. You all have a split schedule. You need to be providing clothing and everything for your home. You need to be providing clothing and everything for your home. This is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to order anybody to pay child support. What I'm going to do is that you testified to this. You said tuition was $100.
Yes.
$500 per child. So you know what? You're going to pay $500
Wow.
and he's going to pay
Judge.
$500 directly to the school.
That's
That
you
is
make more
right.
money than I do, and you hadn't.
And you're going to keep maintaining the health insurance, okay? Now,
Thank
if you
you.
decide to get private health insurance on your own through your employer,
And then comes the ruling. No additional child support. Instead, the judge restructures it. Each parent pays $500 directly to the school. That removes control, removes argument, and ensures transparency. He continues covering health insurance. From a legal standpoint, this aligns with shared custody principles. It's balanced, practical, and child-focused. But emotionally, it clearly doesn't sit well with her. So the question is, was this justice or just tough love from the bench?
you're obviously, you can do that. The children can be double insured. But
True.
I'm not going to have him pay more than $1,000 or even continue paying
Honor.
$1,000 when, based on both of your testimony, you have a split schedule. That's what's in the best interest of the children. And that's what's fair.
fair.
That is fair.
That's not fair.
Well, it is fair today. Did you have anything else?
You got it. You got it.
It's always about me, right?
It is.
I asked
It
you a
is.
question. Did you have anything further for today?
No, I don't.
Okay, Mr.
Just
Henry,
when
did
you
you
bring
have?
the kids back home, make sure they're dressed properly, please.
I bring them back with what they came with.
What? Okay.
Okay, well,
All right.
Mr. Henry, is there anything further?
That's it, Your Honor.
If there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
So in the end, the court wasn't moved by feelings. It was guided by fairness. With similar incomes and shared parenting time, the judge ruled in the children's best interest, not in favor of either parent's emotions. This case reminds us that child support is about responsibility, not rivalry. What would your verdict have been? If this case made you think, drop your thoughts below, like the video, and subscribe for more real courtroom drama.
You brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, good morning. I come here today to try to get his child support raised.
Okay.
We have one child, and I believe that he has some income that he's actually not reporting.
All right, guys. What starts as a simple child support modification quickly turns into one of the most unexpected courtroom twists you'll ever hear. An 11-year-old child, a mother demanding more money, and a father accused of secretly starring in adult films for profit. But here's the real question. Can shocking personal allegations actually impact child support, or does the court only care about documented income? Let's walk through how this case unfolded step by step.
We kind of try to make it work not too long ago, and when I was at his house, I found a bunch of pornographic movies.
What do you mean make it work?
We've been separated for a long time. Our son's 11.
Okay.
But we kind of got back together, and he has a bunch of like pornographic movies in his house.
I'm afraid you're going to stab yourself in the eye with that pen.
Sorry.
I just don't want you to do that.
He's the main character on the movies with all these different women, and he is saying that he's that I can't be mad at him. It's not cheating if he's making porn. And some of them are in our bed. And I said, well, it doesn't work like that. You can't, just because you're filming doesn't mean it's not cheating. And I said, you have to be getting paid for it to actually be a porn star. And he said he was getting paid for them. And there's tons of them.
This is where the case takes a dramatic turn. Miss Smith claims the father isn't just hiding income. She says he's starring in adult films and getting paid for it. Emotionally, that's explosive. But legally, the judge immediately narrows the issue down to one thing: proof. Child support modifications are based on verified financial evidence, not personal betrayal or moral outrage. Without bank statements, contracts, or a paper trail, these claims remain allegations. Do you think raising this helped her case or distracted from it?
So I feel like,
So you believe he's getting paid from that?
and plus his business, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's almost close to 100,000, give or take, like maybe 10 to 15.
Okay.
So I feel like I get a measly $600 a month from him. I feel like
So
something's
that's how
not
much
right.
his child support is
Currently.
set at right now?
Yes.
Okay.
We went through mediation at the child support office.
Yeah.
So, but that was, you know, he's
How long ago was that?
He's 11, and I guess 10 years ago.
Oh yeah,
He was little.
that has been a while. You've been way overdue for a modification for a number of reasons. So about this income, is what she's saying true? Does it include that?
Well, it's payment in one way or another.
Is a yes or a no?
No, ma'am, I'm not getting paid technically.
So that means you're lying and
So
you're
you're
cheating
doing it
on
for
me.
free? Well, you know what? Never mind. That's not my business. I'm sorry. That's not my business. So your business, where you do make the money, she's talking about the $100,000. Do you make $100,000?
No, ma'am, I have 85 to 90,000 on the high end on a good year.
Okay. All right. What is it that you do?
I'm a mechanic.
Mechanic. Okay. All right. So you said 90 on the high end.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Your Honor,
Now, the father admits his income is between $85,000 and $90,000 annually as a mechanic. That's significantly higher than when the original support order was set nearly a decade ago. The judge makes it clear if there's no documented proof of other income, she must calculate support based on what is verified. Courts operate on numbers, not rumors. The burden of proof falls on the person making the accusation. Should the judge have pushed deeper, or was she right to stay within legal boundaries?
Really go off of that. I can only go off of what he told me, and he said 90,000 on the high end. I think you're in pretty good shape. What do you do for a living?
I don't work. I take care of our kid.
So you're a stay-at-home mom, and she's 11.
He is.
He is
yeah,
11. He goes to school.
He does.
So what do you do during the day?
Nothing.
You don't want to work,
No.
so you're just living off of his child support,
I am. And we live with our mother.
and you're proud of that?
Well, we were living with him, and I was a stay-at-home mom. He made the income.
Okay.
But, I mean,
But you can work now, right?
I can, but
So it's no but you can go get a job, right?
I could, but I'm not going to. My rent's free. My food is free. I mean, my mom's the homeowner. We don't have to pay nothing.
Okay. You know, I'm not going to go there with you today because you can, obviously you're able to work.
I'm able, but I
And
don't
you
want to.
should work, but again, that has nothing to do with me today. What we're going to do is talk about the modification of these numbers, all right? So your income has increased.
The moment that shifts the energy in the courtroom. The judge asks the mother what she does for a living, and she admits she doesn't work. Her child is 11 years old and in school. When she openly says she chooses not to work because her expenses are covered, the judge's tone changes. Child support law considers both parents' earning capacity. It's not meant to replace personal responsibility. Was this honesty refreshing, or did it weaken her position entirely?
It's increased about almost $400. So based on you saying that you receive about 90,000 on the high end, it
Yes,
brings
ma'am.
your gross to about $7,500, which your net is $5,465.22. That would bring, well, health insurance. Who covers health insurance?
I do.
And how much is that?
It's 110 a month.
Okay, 110. So what I'm going to do is give you credit actually for the health insurance coverage for the child. So that will slightly bring your child support down. And
Down?
monthly, yes, slightly. It's still expensive. $1,093 is what he would pay in child support.
That's it?
That's it. Well, it would be more if you get a job.
He would pay more if I got a job?
No, it would be more for the child if you got a job.
Your Honor,
Ma'am, no.
You don't
no,
understand.
No, you don't understand.
The recalculation begins, and the numbers speak loudly. Based on his reported income, child support increases to $1,093 per month, nearly double what she was receiving. But the judge makes something very clear. If the mother gets a job, the child benefits even more. Support is shared responsibility. The court cannot force one parent to carry the entire financial load when the other is capable of working. Do you agree with that logic? Or should the higher earner always shoulder more?
I'm basing his child support increase off of what it is that he makes. Nothing
He
more.
makes more than
nothing-
that.
Until you bring me something in here to show me that, that's what I'm going to base it off of. And again, you can work.
Can I say
suggest-
something?
No,
Please.
ma'am. Only thing I need you to say is, Miss Vonda B, I'm going to go find me a job. That's all I want to hear. If it's anything else other than that, I'm not entertaining it. Pertaining to what I just said, do you have any questions?
I will go look for a job. But please,
Great.
Please hear me out on one thing.
What is
One
it?
thing.
Make it quick.
I promise you I'll make it quick. Let's say that you have a battery-operated vibrator.
You know what?
Wait,
We're done
yeah.
right there. We're done. Is
You're-
there anything further
You're
from
about
you,
to
sir?
climax.
Okay. Well,
The
ma'am-
batteries go out.
Okay, thanks.
That's him.
Okay, great. Let me tell you what we're going to do.
And then, just when you think things can't get more uncomfortable, the courtroom conversation goes completely off track with an inappropriate analogy that instantly shuts everything down. The judge dismisses the case after finalizing the new support amount. In the end, the ruling was based strictly on verified income and legal guidelines, not personal drama. So, what do you think? Was justice served here? If this case surprised you, drop your thoughts below, like the video, and subscribe for more intense courtroom breakdowns. We'll see you in the next one.
Mr. Bridges, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
I found out that she has a little bit more money, and I wanted a little bit more for the child.
Okay. How old is the child?
12.
How did you find out she had more money?
The child told me.
What? You asked the child or the child told you?
Oh, the child told me. Came back from visiting with her and is like, Mama has more money.
Where did he say this money came from?
He didn't tell me. He kind of only heard little bits. I think it's from the life insurance policy that she has, and only way I
He's
think
lying.
of that is
He's
that she got a
lying.
loan. Oh.
Ma'am,
He's lying.
ma'am, when I get to you,
Alright guys, brace yourselves because this case starts simple but quickly turns tense. A father brings his concern to court after hearing from his own 12-year-old child that the mother suddenly has more money. That alone raises eyebrows. When children become the source of financial revelations, emotions are already high. What sounds like a small complaint is about to uncover something much bigger: hidden funds, accusations of lying, and a judge who isn't here to entertain speculation.
What? I'm an interior designer, so I have to make sure that I match with everything I wear.
okay, and you have to make sure that you have the money to buy that, right?
Well, I go bargain shopping.
Okay.
There's a lot of good purses out there, but I go shopping for my son too, so, I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know what he's
So
saying.
you're saying that your son didn't tell him that you took money out of a life insurance policy?
No.
Well, let
No,
me ask you
I don't
this.
think so.
Did you take money out of a life insurance policy? It's a yes or
maybe?
no. It's not an
Yes, I
Okay,
did.
so he was not lying then. You called him a liar. He's not lying about that. You took money out. How much did you take out?
This is where everything shifts. After calling the child a liar, she admits she actually did take money from a life insurance policy, $30,000. That moment is critical. In family court, credibility is everything. Once the judge catches a contradiction, the tone changes instantly. Legally speaking, accessible funds, even loans, can be examined when calculating child support. The issue is no longer about purses. It's about honesty and financial transparency. Who do you think lost ground right here?
$30,000.
$30,000 out of a life insurance policy to buy purses? What kind of purses are you buying?
A lot of purses.
Like what? What kind of bag is that?
It's a Michael Kors.
Okay, you know what? You obviously came here to waste my time. You did. As an interior designer, how much money are you making?
I'm not making.
That was
as
not
much as
my
what he said.
question. As an interior designer, how much money are you making?
$1,000.
$60,000. So you took out a loan against a life insurance policy for $30,000. That's half of what you make as an interior designer. And you did it to buy bags. You didn't do it to spend on this child. Who does the child live with?
Him.
Child lives with him. And has she given you any money additionally for the child?
No.
Now the judge drills deeper. She earns $60,000 a year, yet she pulled out $30,000, half her annual income. Meanwhile, the child lives with the father, and there's no proof of additional support being provided. The courtroom tension rises because priorities are being questioned. When a parent's spending choices appear disconnected from the child's needs, judges pay attention. This isn't about style or shopping, it's about responsibility. Would you have made that same financial decision knowing you'd have to explain it in court?
Ma'am,
I've given
what do
him
you have
some.
to say about that?
He's lying. Puro mentiras. You're just lying.
I don't even know what you just said, so I'm not going to even entertain it. Let's talk about the monies, okay? So at $60,000, I'm going to calculate your gross for that. And I'm also going to calculate that gross for that $30,000 that you have. Where is that money housed right now?
It's in my account somewhere.
So, don't play with me. In your account somewhere. In like a bank account sitting? You're not doing anything with it?
It's somewhere safe where he don't need to be touching it.
You know what? Well, he's definitely getting ready to touch it because I'm getting ready to do these numbers.
Comes the numbers, and this is where the judge takes full control. Instead of arguing, she calculates. She adds the $60,000 income and considers the $30,000 loan. Under Texas child support guidelines, courts can evaluate all financial resources available to a parent. That safe place money she mentioned, it's now part of the formula. This is a powerful reminder. Child support isn't optional, and lifestyle spending doesn't shield income from scrutiny. Do you agree that loaned funds should count towards support?
The $60,000 a year, I have your gross at $4,800. Your net for that is $3,935.18. Then on that $30,000 that you have in a safe place, the gross is $2,500. I have your net, let me make sure this is right, $2,144.63. Total net of $6,079.81. Who carries health insurance for the child?
I do.
Okay, how much is health insurance?
About 120.
120, okay. Is that for you and the child or for the child only?
Child only.
And just like that, the final amount lands $1,250.97 per month. Earlier there was resistance and attitude, now there's silence. The judge even gives her one last opportunity to disclose more hidden money, almost like a warning shot. Transparency matters deeply in family court because once credibility slips, it rarely comes back. The ruling reflects not punishment, but proportional responsibility. If you were on that bench, would you have ruled differently?
Child only. And I see here you did not ask for medical reimbursement. I'm just going to have you continue that coverage, okay? You continue the coverage for that. And then at a later date, we may entertain reimbursement for her, but you didn't ask for it today, okay?
Understood.
So $6,079.81, that bring your child support amount to $1,215.97.
I mean, ugh.
You have anything else to say? You want to?
In the end, the court made one thing clear. Whether income comes from salary or from a life insurance loan, it can impact child support. The child's well-being remains the center of the equation. Auxiliary spending may raise questions, but the law focuses on fairness and financial accountability. So what do you think? Did the judge get it right? If this case surprised you, drop your thoughts below, like the video, and subscribe for more explosive courtroom breakdowns.
Okay, Miss Sultan, you're back. And I see that you got, well, dad or potential father, sir. What's your name, sir?
My name is Stephen Pippin.
Mr. Pippin. Okay, you understand why you are here today, right?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Okay.
All right, guys, court is barely in session and the tension is already building. Miss Olson returns, and standing beside her is the potential father, Stephen Pittman. You can feel it immediately. This isn't just a routine hearing. The judge reminds him that DNA testing was ordered a month ago, and before we even get to money, there's already a compliance issue on the table. This case is about to turn on one simple question. Did he follow the court's order?
You know, I ordered you to have DNA testing done a month ago.
Yes.
And so we can determine child support, what it's going to be in this case. And I don't have anything from the testing center showing that you showed up. So what's going on with that?
Because I didn't take it. I mean, I don't know what she's talking about.
So I order you to do something. This is not about her right now. I order you to do something and you just decide on your own, I'm not going to do it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I'm the father, so I don't have to take the DNA test.
Well, if you don't think you're the father, wouldn't it make sense to go ahead and take the DNA test?
Yeah, but I mean, it's all this long process. I'm a busy man. I got a lot of stuff.
And here's where things start unraveling. He openly admits he didn't take the DNA test because he doesn't think he's the father. But in family court, personal belief doesn't override a judicial order. Refusing the test doesn't protect you. It actually weakens your position. If he truly believed he wasn't the father, the DNA test was his strongest weapon. Instead, he handed the judge a reason to doubt his credibility. Would you skip the one test that could clear your name?
For my plate right now, so I don't have time to sit back and
Well,
just be
how
taking.
busy are you? What do you do?
I'm a waiter,
Oh.
and I'm a full-time student.
Oh, okay.
So I don't have time for the games and all this testing, DNA testing, all that. I don't have time for it.
All right, so you work every day as a waiter.
Yes.
Did you bring anything today to show that you're waiting tables? Any type of financial information?
I ain't bring that.
Oh, so you didn't care about that either. So did you bring anything to show that you're enrolled as a full-time student?
Nah, I ain't bring none of that.
So you just came to court unprepared today and you just think I should go along with that, right?
If that's what you want to call unprepared, yeah.
When did you start working?
Now the preparation issue becomes obvious. He claims he's too busy, a waiter and a full-time student, yet brings zero proof of employment or enrollment. In court, documentation is everything. When you show up empty-handed, it signals either carelessness or strategy. The judge quickly notices that he seems unconcerned about supporting his claims. Was this genuine disorganization, or was he hoping the lack of paperwork would keep child support low?
As a waiter.
About 4 months ago.
What did you do 4 months ago?
I had a full-time job working as a consultant.
All right. How much money were you making?
$63,000.
Hold on. How did you say your baby was?
5 months.
5 months. And you just stopped working there 4 months ago?
Yeah, they had some layoffs, and I kind of thought that they were going to start laying some people off, so I decided to go ahead and quit.
So you quit?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't quit because you figured she was probably going to put you on child support?
Nah, I just...
Are you sure about it? Because it's mighty funny that this child is 5 months old and you just stopped working that job 4 months ago. How much money were you making?
$63,000.
$63,000 a year? And you're making how much as a waiter?
I did it because I'm a student, so I'll probably make around $15 an hour.
Oh no, you came here to waste my time. You obviously came here to waste my time today. I am not going to place you on child support for $15 an hour. Just start working a job, paying you $63,000 a year. You see how crazy that sounds?
I mean, I think it's crazy that you using my $63,000 income. I don't even work there no more.
You don't have to work there, but it sounds like you intentionally stopped working there because you thought she was going to put you on child support.
This is the moment the timeline exposes everything. The baby is 5 months old. He quit a $63,000 a year job 4 months ago. That overlap raises a serious legal issue, voluntary underemployment. Courts do not allow parents to reduce income intentionally to avoid child support. When the judge connects those dates, it's clear she suspects motive. From a stable salary to $15 an hour right after a child is born? That coincidence is hard to ignore. What would you think if you were in her position?
No.
So you just disappeared on her?
Because I'm not the father. Like, I don't even know. Like, I'm at work.
But we don't know that you're not the father because I ordered you to go and get DNA testing. So we could have found that out today. But you know what? We don't have to do it. You know why? Because I can deem you the father today because I ordered you to do it and you didn't do it. That's what we're going to do. That's exactly what we're going to do. So, who carries health insurance? Well, never mind. That was a bad question.
Yeah, it's me.
You carry health insurance.
Yes,
How
ma'am.
much is it?
$750.
$750. Does that include you and the child?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Then comes the decisive ruling. Because he ignored the DNA order, the judge exercises her authority and legally deems him the father. That's a powerful consequence. In family law, failing to comply can result in default findings. He tried to delay clarity, but instead, he accelerated responsibility. This isn't emotional, it's procedural. When you ignore the system moves forward without you. Do you think that was a fair use of judicial power?
So what I'm going to do is split that in half because child support, his obligation, he's only responsible to pay health insurance for the child only. Okay? So based on $63,000 a year, I have your monthly gross at $5,250. That brings your net to $4,226.99. How many other children you have? No other children?
other children.
Well, I hope not. I hope you're not ghosting on them either, because that's exactly what you did to her. So I have your monthly child support obligation at $845 plus $375, which is half of that $750 for health insurance for the child. Your monthly obligation is $1,220. And I'm ordering you to do that. And you don't have any control over that because that goes through a state agency and it'll just
I'll
withhold
just
from you.
go ahead and just submit my W-2s whenever I get them. I'll come back.
Oh, okay, that's fine. But today, this is what we're doing. Since you came in here unprepared and not caring about anything, you don't care about that $1,220 either then, right?
Okay, I guess so. But we'll get updated. I'm not tripping.
Okay, well, we can do that at a later date. Do you have any other questions?
No, I don't got no questions.
The final numbers seal the outcome. The judge calculates support based on his former $63,000 salary, not his current waiter income. Why? Because courts base child support on earning capacity when they suspect income was reduced intentionally. The total $2,020 per month, including half the child's health insurance, reflects that principle. This case wasn't just about DNA, it was about accountability and timing. So what's your verdict? Did the judge get it right? If this breakdown gave you clarity, drop your thoughts below, like the video, and subscribe for more real courtroom analysis.